Hey there, this is a quick overview of how to read a report. Um, when you get these reports, it's good to go through it completely and kind of get an idea. So this first page will give you your obviously your overview. This breakdown is probably your most desired box you want to pay attention to. You sent in, let's say you send in 45,000 records, which is what it says here. Um, the high category, which we'll get down to in the further down the report, the high category are the ones that are definitely good to mail to. Medium, there's a couple stipulations there. You could pull out some. The low is advisable not to mail, and the bad is pretty obvious. So, and the rejected just means upon import, it was immediately rejected. And you can see those percentages right here, what was rejected, what was actually processed. Um, Obviously gives the breakdown here of the domains. This is the fields that you sent in. These are the imported fields. These are the fields upon export, and you can see that there. Then over here is the high score. And within each category, so you have a high score here, medium score here, and then low score. Okay, so within each um, section, high score, it'll tell you what was verified, what had a blacklisting. So in other words, you'll want to take the ones that are verified, and it's immediately broken down for you in the low, medium, and high files that are sent separately to you. So again, this also breaks it down by what domains. The medium does the same thing. You've got the verified, blacklistings, and other. It gives it over here in the number version. It explains the medium score. This group may include a portion of records that could not be verified due to the configuration. Now let me show you something with a file. When you look here, you can see indeterminate and the word verified. So technically, so the verified means it's a good email address. Indeterminate means they can't be confirmed whether it's a good or bad email address, so probably not worth it to take a chance on mailing it. But since it's in the medium category, it gives some an overview here. But when you scroll down, and obviously this low score has the same stuff here, then there's the bad score section. Let's go down past here. The definitions. So you'll want to read everything here, so you understand the high score, medium score, low score. Indeterminate, it explains what that is, and that's about it. So hopefully that gives you a good idea. The general rule is, of course, don't even think about mailing the bad score. Low score is advisable to not mail it. The medium score is at your own risk, but you can go into the medium and go ahead and find the ones that say verified. And that, again, that's totally up to you. And highs, go for it, because if you included data that had more than just the email address, that means that other pieces of information were used to give the data a score, and what it does is it judges whether that email address, the user of that email address, is more likely to respond or not. So that'll help if you have more information. So if you're just interested in getting email verification with a low chance of records being removed based on scoring, then just send over an email address, and that'll just base it on the verification or the email validation, and then they'll do a little bit of scoring based on that email address, but it won't include the zips, the IP address, the city, all these things having to match and be geo. Like if the IP isn't correct based on the zip code, geo IP, then it's gonna score that email poorly. And if you're a mailer who wants to still use that email address, then you'll have it removed unnecessarily. So you'll have to determine before you send a file in if this is based on if you just want to just send email, or if you want to send as much in as many fields as possible. I think that's it. I hope that helps.